Hello, hello! Back again. Today we talk about polishing and cleaning. I get a lot of emails and people want me to know how they should clean their instrument. And important to know that polishing is something which you, musician, should not even start to polish. Okay, if you really want your instrument super shiny, then go to the Violinmaker and he will inspect your instrument, will look at how the situation is, what kind of surface you have, if the varnish is able to be polished, and what kind of polish is appropriate. In the past, usually, and I think among a lot of violin makers, contemporary violin makers here in Cremona, they immediately get a bottle of shellac and alcohol and oil, and then they start polishing. Nowadays, regarding this matter, we are a little bit more calm, because if everybody would polish, and even you yourself, you would just slowly build up a surface of shellac on your instrument, and this has nothing to do with the original varnish of an instrument. So restorers worldwide are occupied and are employing people with a lot of patience and a small rag and warm water and soapy water, and then they slowly take away layer after layer before they achieve to come to the original varnish, which is already probably very little on an instrument. So let's leave polishing for violin makers, and maybe later on one day I will make a video about polishing, but I have to admit that I prefer focusing on other details of the instrument than polishing. But for some people, having a very shiny instrument gives them the impression of having something very super precious, and then I accept that they wanted to have it a little bit more shiny, and we can certainly do that. So what is for your interest is cleaning, and certainly by playing your instrument, the rosin on the bow and by playing is a big source of creating a lot of dust, and that specific dust is also extremely sticky, and it starts to be underneath here on the strings. That's why I made the string cleaner, and you have to watch out not to touch the varnish if you use my string cleaner, and you clean them and all the dust and dirt gets out, but you don't clean the surface with this. You clean the surface after every time you play with a nice microfiber like the cloth, like mine, you know. And then you just pass a little bit, the worst you take away. If you would every day touch your instrument in a specific way after a few years, in that specific area, there wouldn't be any varnish left. So if you now, every day you have played, you clean like crazy, sooner or later, there will be no varnish left. Okay, so out of something which you in the beginning you think it is nice, you create a long-term disaster. So don't over clean, and if it is old, don't rub like crazy in that area, because you will take off the varnish. It's just a thin layer of varnish. Okay, now let's say, I would say after 1 week you can also a little bit focus a little bit more and say, okay, here's a little bit more and whatever. If you clean it every week carefully and looking what you're cleaning here, that's all fine with the microfiber cloth. If it is something which still is on, you can also put a little bit of water, so it's a little bit humid, and then you can also, if it doesn't work, a little bit of soap, and but not that it's wet. It's not wet. It's slightly humid, and then you can a little bit clean. Okay, but don't over clean. And I would do it once in a while, and just to have it nicely protected, a little bit also if you want. know, slightly shiny for you musician, then I will make here a specific product which is based on wax and oil, and you can put this on and you can clean it and you whip it off, and it's nice, and for 1 month or 2 you can play like this, okay? So if we have now like a dusty instrument like this one, it hasn't been played for a long time, there's even a string missing and you can see all the dust is on it, you can clean it off with this one, or you damp it a little bit. Well, you can even see the dirt here. And then you can wipe off the dust like this, okay? And I would say this should be a very good result, and microfiber cloth is very good. After you cleaned your instrument, you just put this into the washing machine, and the next day when it's cleaned again, you can clean your instrument again. So, very soon Edgar's instrument cleaner is coming. It's very gentle. You can use it on all your string instruments, never mind what kind of varnish it is, even your antique instrument. It's a product which has been created for antique items out of wood with a thin layer of varnish. But don't over clean, but keep it clean, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. You can pre-order your Edgar's cleaner down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for contributing. Bye bye, and sign up. Bye bye.